Alright, what is up there, guys? This is Cob. And you know what? I think it's time to put the Solus project to bed, right? I think it's just time. Okay? Give the series a really good go. I know that a lot of you guys enjoyed it. I didn't just want to end the series and just let it drift off and just start playing a new game like, way, you know, let's just move on. Just pretend that Solus didn't exist or something, because it's a fucking great game. I thought it would be a good idea just to make a quick video just talking about the game, some of the gripes that I had with the game, some of the shit that I fucking loved about it. A little bit of like a closure kind of review, you know? Now, first off, as for how it's been received on this channel, I know a lot of you guys have liked it. A lot of you guys have liked it. A lot of y'all haven't, right? A lot of people who, you know, watched the first episode didn't continue viewing after, like, you know, the second and third episode. There's kind of a big drop-off in viewers. And I don't really mind too much about viewer drop-offs all up on this channel, but it is something to bear in mind. Like I said, I know some of you get, like, those of you who do follow the series seem to fucking love it, right? And are as gripped as I have been in some of the episodes. But the main reason I'm recording this video is because I was just trying to record an episode. I spent like 40 minutes doing almost literally nothing. Literally nothing, right? I was dying of hypothermia, so I had to stay in the little camp area and stay warm next to some fucking crystal. But I can't leave the camp, so I can't leave the damn camp because I don't have a torch to stay warm. But I can't go to sleep to advance the clock because the weather's bad. And I'm dying of hypothermia if I move away from the little heat crystal. Clunky shit like that. So I had to sit there all fucking night, sitting there for like 7 minutes straight doing nothing. Just being like, well, fuck, I guess I'll just wait until morning, you know? Morning arrives, heat wave. It's like 60 degrees away from the goddamn heat crystal, so I can't... Again, I just have to go and find a cave and hide in a fucking cave, right? And this is bad for progression, and I was kind of noticing that, I mean, I've been doing the series in like 30-minute episodes to really have a good beginning of an episode, but, you know, we're starting here at point A, the goal is to get to point B. The episodes would have to be like an hour and 20 minutes long each. I would need like 1 hour, 20-minute long episodes to actually, to like clear a full cave, or to, okay, I'm gonna go to this location and scout for tower parts there or something, you know, and I want to venture over in that direction. And even, that would just take, it just takes so fucking long to get shit done in the game, and I kind of got the sense that, you know, I was watching through some of the episodes that we've done, the goddamn, we'd start off at like one part of the damn episode, and we'd barely, like after half an hour of gameplay, we'd just get fucking nowhere. Maybe I was just being too cautious in my gameplay or something, but I don't know, I just liked embracing like the horror side of the game, and the really dense, like thickly laid on atmosphere and all that kind of shit, but not a lot of stuff actually was happening a lot of the time, you know what I mean? I know that's kind of the way that survival games are, but at the same time, it kind of felt like even the survival aspects of the game, they just didn't feel that engaging to not only partake in and to play, but I'm assuming to watch as well, right? Like, if I needed food, I dragged myself out and picked some fucking plants and ate them, right? It wasn't like survival, and the strangest bit is that I would like die after like 10 hours of fucking starvation in my sleep. Like, what the hell's all that about, man? There's just some things that were just really frustrating about it. Or you go into like a damn cave, and the first cave that we went in was pretty tough to survive in. You had to go in there well equipped with food. Every cave after that, there was fucking food everywhere in them damn caves. There was food everywhere. It became just more of an annoyance, trying to juggle the fucking inventory and trying to stay topped up on food. Was like, fuck, man, I've got to drop this useful tool to carry around some food just in case I'll need it. And then everywhere I went, there was just fucking food everywhere. So it was like, well, what the hell was the point in that, you know? In that full 40 minutes of recording, by the way, I recorded like 40 minutes of the game before shooting this. For like 30 minutes of that, I was looking for a way to light my fucking torch. There were no flint stones, there were no like lighters, like gas lighters that were supposedly littered around somewhere. There was no naturally occurring fires. I don't know, like volcano spot. Like there was just nothing. There was nowhere where I could fucking light this goddamn torch. So I'm running around with my little shitty flashlight, you know, and it's running out of fucking battery all the time. It was fucking pissing me off. A lot of the survival parts of the game, just fucking annoying. Compare that to a game like This War of Mine. Something about that, I don't know what it is. I'm very new to survival games, right? Something about the way this War of Mine did it. When one of your dudes is dying of like a, you know, a really fatal wound and you're keeping them in bed and you're trying to look after them, sending people out to go look for supplies, and they bring back a bandage. Oh my god, that's so fucking exciting and that is so awesome and it feels brilliant, you know? Whereas with this shit, I don't know what I don't want to call it this shit, alright? Fucking great game. I will sing the praises of this game to anyone who asks about it to me, you know? But something about the survival aspects of the game just didn't feel good. Just didn't feel satisfying to me. And for the most part just felt clunky and annoying. There was no moments where I thought like there was no how do I even put it? There were no moments like, fuck yeah, I'm so glad I found water just now. Or, you know, fuck yeah, dude, I totally needed that food. Give me that damn food, man. Or, oh Christ, I'm injured, I need to find some way to heal myself. There was fucking health everywhere. You could sleep at any time to get all of your health back. There was water in basically every single cave, and there are caves everywhere. And on top of all that, if you die, you didn't lose shit. You just load up from your last bloody save game. It doesn't matter if you die. I think that's the main reason, actually, right? That must be the main reason as to why, as a survival game, this feels a little bit redundant. And it's survival mechanics that you have to entertain. Just felt irritating. That's not to say the game didn't do things great. Just the survival part just really didn't fucking do it for me. And I've harped on about that way too fucking much, but there it is. As far as the story went and shit, awesome. Very, very simple, but I fucking loved it, man. And oh my god, the atmosphere of this game. Can I just say the sound design in this game? Holy shit. Like, I don't do many game reviews. Let's say No Man's Sky, one of the things it did really good was sound design. I'd say like a 7.5 out of 10 for No Man's Sky. World of Warcraft, you're probably looking at around a 7 out of 10. Could do better. I don't know what other fucking games to spout off. This War of Mine, sound design, really good. I'd honestly give that like a 9.5 out. Like the music and everything in No Man's Sky was this War of Mine was awesome. This game, 10 out of 10. I can't believe how good the sound is. In fact, wait a minute, 9.5, 9.9 out of 10 I'll give it. Because the music could be a little bit better at times, right? There was some parts where the music would kick up, or, you know, when there's a goddamn meteor shower. Music there, not amazing, but the sound effects and shit, when you hear that rustle in the fucking trees, and you look round, and it's, you know, it's like that surround sound effect, you know, when you look at that shit, and you really feel like there are things moving in the dark around you. It does that so well, and it adds to the atmosphere so much, and the noise of the water in the caves, and the tide and the storms. All just fucking amazing. All just amazing, and the horror elements as well really, really feed off of that too, right? Because when the sound is that good, and it draws you in that much, and the UI is that minimalistic as well, and it's all first person, it draws you in so fucking much, dude. Like, maybe that's why it wasn't so good to watch either as well. A lot of people might not be watching on full screen, they might not be watching with headphones, they might be watching it, like, putting it on their fucking second monitor while they're playing a game or something, you know, and they were like, well, this isn't that interesting. What's all this fuss about, you know? Then maybe they're not getting that, like, crazy immersive experience like some of you guys were. I'm assuming maybe watching it with headphones and on like theater mode or full screen and stuff like that. Because my god, once this game pulls you in, the atmosphere just gets you by the balls, man. Them fucking spooky ass dolls in that cave. You guys couldn't see that shit when I showed my arm up to the damn webcam, but man, hairs literally like my fucking arm hairs are like twitching right now. Just thinking about that fucking moment again, when I realized that those dolls were following me around in that fucking pitch black, old, horrible, haunted, disgusting, disgraceful, abandoned orphanage or school or whatever it was. Oh my god, man. Chills up me spine, that was horrible. So atmosphere-wise and the horror theming and shit, like, if this had just been straight up a fucking horror game, and it just ditched all the survival shit, I probably wouldn't have played it. Because me and horror just don't do well together, okay? It doesn't work. But if this had just been straight up a horror game, and they just went after that, and ditched the survival crap, holy shit, this could have been a fucking literal masterpiece, man. I mean, the game got amazing reviews anyway, and in my opinion, in some regards, it is a brilliant, I wouldn't go as far as calling it a masterpiece, but it's a brilliant fucking game. But damn, I don't know. I know what to make of it. I don't want to like force myself to continue playing the game, and I thought I should just make a quick explanation video as to why I'm leaving it behind. Mainly the sense of non-progression in the episodes, I think. We actually got like halfway through the zones, by the way. I checked like the chapters in the game, and we'd actually just crossed over the halfway mark in the amount of... So it's not like we've given up early, and we haven't seen the best of the game yet or something. We've seen like half of the game's zones here. There's a lot of stuff to go back and explore, like collect secrets and shit like that, but that's okay. I'm okay to not to go back and get that stuff. And in fact, you know what? I'm looking forward to going on YouTube and spoiling some shit for myself now and just typing in the Solus project, all alien sightings or something, you know, and watching somebody's like a little compilation or something, or most epic moments and shit like that, and get some insight on what we might have missed, because I'm assuming that we've missed some really epic shit as well. But I'm just not finding it within myself to drag myself through the more mundane parts of the game, the more repetitive parts of the game, and the tiresome act of trying to fucking keep this character who I don't really care about alive. I think that's another thing as well, right? This war of mine, man, you grow really fucking attached to those characters. It's like when you're a kid and you're playing Pokemon, you're like one of the old Pokemon games on like Game Boy Advance. Remember that shit? Playing like one of the old school Pokemon games, and you give your Pokemon the nicknames, and you get like really attached to them, like, yeah, you know, you're like so fucking into it. And then when that Pokemon dies, it feels really, really bad. You're like, oh man, I totally let my Caterpie down, you know? That feels really shitty. You get that real same sense in this war of mine. Only when your dudes faint in this war of mine, they don't come back. Alright? There's no like save game mechanic like that. You can't just rewind the clock. Once they're dead, they're dead. Whereas in this game, I don't give a damn about the main character, really. I don't give a damn. I mean, I understand that our cause was noble. We're trying to save humankind and all that kind of stuff. But again, the survival part of the game, it just... I mean, I kind of get mixing the whole, like, sci-fi storyline with the horror parts, but the survival part, it just didn't really do it for me. It just really do it for me. I feel like they should have just went with one or the other. You know what I'm saying? One or the other. Like, this game could have either been everything that No Man's Sky should have been. On a smaller scale, you don't need, like, a quintillion planets to do it, right? Specifically designed awesome fucking planets. 50 really, really awesome planets, you know what I mean? With just emphasis on survival and some storytelling and stuff like that. Or it should have just been an ultimate horrifying horror game of vengeance, you know? But anyway, I'm rambling on now. I don't know what game I'm going to play next. I don't know what game I'm going to play next. It could be anything. Let me check my goddamn Steam library. Of course, you guys don't see any of this shit. The Talos Principle, Styx, Master of Shadows... Oh, Total War Warhammer. Oh my god, I gotta play some of that again fairly soon. But I don't think I'll be playing that next. Okay, I don't know. It could be anything. It could be literally fucking anything. Again, sorry if you've been enjoying the series. Maybe we'll pick it up again at some point. Maybe we will, you know. I can see myself eventually playing this game again. But for the time being, at least, the intensity of the horror side of it is something that's just not relaxing to me right now, and after like playing WoW for like 9 hours a day, I have to put a hell of a lot of time in for an episode where I feel like the progress just doesn't really add up, you know. There it is. Hell, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Thanks for hearing me out. Feel free to discuss down below. Keep my tabs in the comments, man. I know a lot of you guys are interested in this, and everyone who subscribed to this channel as well as the main channel, you know. You guys are dear to me, alright? Your opinions mean a fucking lot to me as well, so... Let's talk about the damn game. What do you guys think? For now, I'm going to catch all you guys just a tad bit later.